Eric Monaco is on the pole here at Beach Ridge Speedway for the newcomers race, a 125-lap dash on this 1/3 of a mile track here in Scarborough, Maine. Daniel Bouchard out of Ottawa, Ontario is to his outside. Pace car jumps off to the right-hand side and the green flag is out. Eric Monaco gets a good getaway and leaves Bouchard in his dust. He's going to slide up to the outside out of turn 2 to use the track to his advantage, but that might leave the door open for Diego Yepes on the inside in the 777 Guinness machine. And he's looking there on the inside still. Eric Monaco holding on for now. Oh, we've got a spin there in the back. I think that was JF Finguy in the number 29.
JF Finguy in the number 29 Ford gets turned around by Audrey Baranowskis in the 1. Steve McDougall in the 83 piles into that one. Some decent damage to everybody, but they will all continue. It's Monaco, Yepes, Bouchard, the top 3 going into the restart as Monaco runs wide. Here goes the 777 Ford. Yepes has one start to his name in Hark. That came at Fontana during the one of the one-off races in 2017, and he ended that one in a monstrous shot. Jack Halleck in the 32H also has one start at Motegi, and so does Bouchard again at Fontana. And Monaco, though, is brand new.
Let's take a gander at the Michigander. Cynthia von Klompenberg probably got the Hark record for the most Dutch-sounding last name. She is in her mid-40s and just getting into racing for the first time with the help of our family-owned team. She just got overtaken by Emmett Vanson, journeyman racer out of Hamilton, Ontario, driving that unsponsored lemon looking like number 72, who's up the inside of Trey Wright out of New Jersey. Wild racing back here in the pack for around 15th place.
Here's Bridgette Pitt, the daughter of Kit Pitt, the longtime Hark contributor and highly experienced Calgary racing veteran. Bridgette is also pretty new to racing, but she is trying to make a name for herself, racing with the 7 US of Ryan Bolden in the Dodge Daytona. We haven't seen a Dodge Daytona before in Hark. And Eric Cardona in the 23, who you probably saw in the return race at Flat Rock. Oh, Patrick Smith almost turns around Bridgette, but they keep it straight. This is Cassie Gertis, the wife of Ty Dent Gertis. Yeah, Ty Dent apparently decided that he had a heck of a lot of fun during the return race, so he purchased a car again, and he is back in Hark. Of course, he's not a rookie, but his wife, Cassie, is. She's currently racing with Dan Bouchard, Tristan Faulkner, who's now running the William Duncan number 6, and the 56 of Nebraska's Josh King.
In the 91 is Samet Ozkan out of Sweden. He's done a little bit of everything the last couple of years, just getting back into stock car racing. And he's already in the thick of it, racing with James Gibson in the number 75, as well as Nicky Martinez in that bright blue number 97. Bobby Jones in the 49 mixing things up with these three as well, as they catch this big pack of cars with Bridgette Pitt stuck on the outside.
As here come the leaders, Yepes, Brian Hart, and Eric Monaco, your top 3. Brian Hart is in the 35, taking over from the late Taylor Price. He is the second driver for Hamill Racing Enterprises.
Lucina Gallo of Texas is running in 9th position, but I think we've got a spin off to the outside there. Caution is out. Lucina Gallo's had a pretty good start here for Bolden Family Racing, where she's the second entry to this new team to Hark. Bridgette Pitt stuck on the outside there. Samet Ozkan right on the tail of Bobby Jones. It gets into him there, and Bridgette Pitt sent into the outside wall and out of the race just like that. Bridgette Pitt and the whole Kip Pitt Enterprises team is going to have a lot of work to do in preparation for Michigan. On the restart, things spiced up very quickly in the midfield as Faulkner and Patrick Smith got together mid-corner. They all managed to sort it out, but there's still 3 wide there. Nathan Hudson on the inside trying to take advantage and making himself mighty wide. With the 23 looking to the inside, still 3 wide just behind them. Faulkner and Smith trying to hold on. It's really their only chance, otherwise they could get caught up on the outside and fall to the tail end of the field. Meanwhile, back up front, it looks like we've got a pass for the lead.
Brian Hart, making himself known to the field, makes the move on the 777 of Diego Yepes and will take the lead. We are at about lap 40, and Yepes wide as Monaco. Looks like Monaco has damage. I'm not sure where he got that, but Monaco Gertis going for the spot on the outside, charging her way up in the McDonald's machine as Josh King tries to hold on.
We're 15 laps into the green flag run, and Trey Wright gets into Nikki Martinez. She slides down to the inside, just narrowly avoids contact with several cars coming back onto the racetrack. She'll get away with that one. She might need a new change of pants after the race. And Trey Wright isn't exactly making any friends out there in the number 38. He's a close friend of the Lagacies, of which Al Lagacy will be participating in this season.
As Samet Ozkan is racing with a cavalry of drivers, into the wall goes the 7 US of Ryan Bolden, Van Kloppenborg, and Nikki Martinez go side by side. We have a real big gaggle of cars back here.
Tristan Faulkner running up the track, trying to get by Bobby Jones, really squeezing him to the outside. You're not clear, Tristan, and Tristan goes around in the number 6. Everyone's going to pile by on the inside. Audra Baranowskis with a big hit to the driver's side door of Tristan Faulkner, and a huge roll for Faulkner into the sand. That will end Faulkner's day. For most of Faulkner's crash, it looked like it was just going to be a minor spin, but Audra Baranowskis lost control of her car coming into the corner there and had nowhere to go but right into the number 6. Perhaps a little bit of target fixation, but it is the newcomers race, and hopefully Audra can learn from this and avoid incidents like this in the Can-Am series.
We take to the chopper cam, just not clear the number 6 Menards Mustang, and I think Baranowskis just panicked, or maybe just got fixated on a target. Whatever the case, hard into the fender of Faulkner, sends Tristan Faulkner for the ride of his life, as Dan Bouchard is around on the track. But no harm, no foul for the 037. Faulkner would climb out of there okay.
We didn't get in too many laps, actually we only got in one. Cynthia Van Kloppenborg reporting a mechanical issue. James Gibson doesn't realize that and goes off into the sand. He would suffer a suspension failure after this and would have to drop out. As Brian Hart, he has led most of this race so far, actually a good chunk of it, takes the restart. 35 Schroeder Systems Camaro is definitely really strong, but Jack Alec in the Camry right behind. The Australian trying to find an opening. The 35 scheme is based off of a scheme that a fallen family member of team owner Hamill ran, as to the inside and back onto the track. Wild save by the 35 of Hart as Halleck takes the lead at the line. The yellow is out, but it's not for the 35. We've got a crash in the back.
Former dirt track champ Eric Cardona is just getting back into racing, and he's sure mixing it up with the other rookies here as they squeeze together 3 wide, and Cardona hard into the wall. Huge plume of smoke from that car as he is most certainly done for the day. Nathan Hudson and Daniel Bouchard get big pieces of that one as well.
Dan Bouchard in the 037 is able to continue after that, but the 8 car of Hudson is out of the race. Diego Yepes, who's having such a good run, will unfortunately join the 8 car behind the wall as he has lost an oil line.
Steve McDougall is on a recovery run back into the top 10 after his earlier collision, but he gets into Ryan Bolden and they hit the wall. Trey Wright goes for a quick spin off the nose of the spinning number 83, but overall not too much damage for all of those involved, and looks like the 83 will have to do it his charge back through the field all over again.
Cassie Curtis is about as on fire as her red and yellow McDonald's paint scheme, as she makes the move for 3rd on Eric Monaco. Curtis started in 14th spot, but she has worked her way up slowly through the field. Though it hasn't looked it, it's been quite the ferocious charge. Emma Vanson's also made a charge. She was 20th at one point, but the unsponsored Pontiac Grand Prix is showing its power, running in about 6th or 7th, running with JF Finguy, who has also made a good recovery. Cassie Gertis is continuing her charge up through the field by Brian Hart, and she sets her sights on the 32H Dollar Tree Camry of Jack Halleck. Halleck, however, has pulled out to quite the lead, so it might be a tall order as she tries to hold off the 35. Right behind the 35, the battle continues on for 4th and 5th. These guys are putting on one heck of a show despite it not being a points race. Monaco, Vanson, and Josh King all going for that position.
Jack Halleck looks mighty strong out there. He's running really fast lap times when he runs the bottom. He's tried running up top to see what that's like. But that is one thing that he did not want to see. Caution is out, and he has to slow behind the pace car. And the gap back to Cassie Gertis has all been eliminated.
It's been an up and down day for Cynthia Van Klompenborg, as she's certainly learned a couple things. And now she learns what the wall tastes like, courtesy of Bobby Jones.
On the restart, Halleck has just 17 laps to go to hold off the field, but he runs a little wide there, and that's going to open up the door for the 7 of Cassie Gertis. She's looked so strong going through the others in the top 3, and now she's got a chance at the win here in the newcomers race. Halleck's going to try and hold on the outside, but this battle looks like it's going to continue for some time.
The battle continues on. It's been going for about 3 laps now. It kind of shades of Flat Rock here, as the 32H and the 7 side by side. Gertis loses the advantage going off turn 2, but into turn 3, she starts to pull alongside. Lap goes to Halleck, as the McDonald's machine, she gets a good run off of 2, and here she goes. This is going to be good.
Cassie Gertis and Jack Halleck continuing to fight side by side. Cassie has come so close to clearing Halleck, but Halleck on the outside is a force to be reckoned with, and she's finally going to get it done, it looks like. Cassie Gertis to the race lead, and Vanson close behind these two. Can he get to them in time?
2 laps to go for Cassie Gertis, Clintonville, Wisconsin. She has put on one heck of a show here. The Team Dent boys have set their car up just right. She's gotten to grips with both the Hart cars and with the Beach Ridge Motor Speedway. 1 lap to go. The white flag is out as Gertis rounds turn 2. Jack Halleck's a little too far back, I think. He has put on one heck of a show as well. They had a very clean yet tough battle, but at day's end, it's going to go to Cassie Gertis. She wins the newcomer shootout.
Cassie Gertis takes home the money and the bragging rights heading into the season opener. Halleck, a hard-fought 2nd. Vanson comes across the line in 3rd. Josh King 4th. And Lucina Gallo 5th place in the number 47. The 1X of Eric Monaco, pole sitter, fell a few positions to 6th at the end. Brian Hart in the 35 was 7th. Daniel Bouchard 8th in the 037. Trey Wright recovers to 9th in the number 38, and Samet Ozkan comes out home with the final spot of the top 10.